Tethys, what are their PVs and stuff? How are we looking?
I'm pretty sure that Yoshi. Actually, this is interesting because Yoshi is pretty new to Knuckles, Amy, and Gamma. He hasn't been really grinding. I feel these categories more. He's mostly like a Tails runner, and
Yeah, and
you know,
Supersonic
like
as
and
well.
Supersonic, true, yeah. And Tethys is like the same thing. I know Tethys did a little bit of Sonic, but I think Tethys is way more ready on KAG than Yoshi is from like practice perspectives, I guess. Because I saw Tethys a couple times running KAG practicing, and he actually knows most of the strats, and he's kind of comfortable with the movement. Um, Definitely not at the level yet that he will like perfect doing perfection to movement, I guess, from like how he plays around. But he definitely knows routing and how everything works. So it's we'll see very soon how it goes, but
Yeah, and here we go. We are starting with Knuckles, of course. Our first of the three stories here in the KAG. And yeah, let's see it. Both really synced up already. I mean, this is the first hub. It's not too hard. Let's see the RNG then. Ooh, I don't think that's too good RNG for Yoshi there. Unless...
it could be good, but it
It
seems a
could
little
be
bit
good.
scary. And Tethys
Oh,
on the other
okay.
side knows that he's got two pieces going out there, so
Oh, no, Yoshi. What is this? This is
good
not a
backup from
great
Yoshi though.
RNG.
Good backup, because that's the best way to do it. If you get trolled on the right side with sets in general, the best thing to do is go with the fountain as a backup, especially with the good reset strat that he had there, since he knew that he would just get warp back, and then directly in the fountain we go to the left side. So that was really good of a backup for Yoshi, and good RNG for Tethys. So both runners are heading up to Casino.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even lose that much time to Tethys, even with that. So, that is still fine.
Yeah, no, this is definitely good.
Alright, entering Casino now. Let's see what's the RNG like. If I can both
Ooh.
figure out where the pieces are.
I believe Tethys is having a pretty good piece too, pretty average one too, and he's got the lion as a piece 3. We'll see exactly what Yoshi gets. Yoshi definitely has a piece 3 that's in
Oh,
the engine room
Yoshi! Does
above.
he not know?
This is
He's gonna
hard.
know, right?
I feel like this is one of the biggest issues that most Nux runners have, like when they start doing the category a lot. They go directly at the right from the start of Casino because there's a lot of pings that you're going to receive from under the places that you need to be.
Yeah.
So it's a big habit that people have, I feel. So it's hard to route correctly and like really have it in the back of your mind. But for anyone watching this that are interested in running Knuckles or any categories that involves hunting, generally speaking, it's better to follow a route which is going to be consistent, and especially if there's pieces at the top, it's always better to have them very much closer to you and not really taking gambles. So the best strat you can do on Casino, especially for Knuckles, is to go directly on the left and then getting some height. Um, but yeah,
There you go.
Yoshi is heading into Chaos 2. Tethys is already going to fight the boss. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, you heard it from the master of Knuckles. I can't remember. Do you still have a record or did Nixer take it?
I think Nixer took it by definitely less than half a second.
Oh
So it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
still,
Let's buy half a second. That's right. That's this run.
I mean, I still have the RTR record. I
Yeah,
guess
I mean,
it would be something in 2013.
you definitely know what you're talking about. Is what we
Oh,
can
for sure,
say.
for sure.
Uh, I mean, yeah. I don't know quite as much. But I'm still gonna try, I guess, and try to make this interesting. All right.
Good movement
Killing
from both
the
runners there.
monkey.
Death is going really slow with the switch here. You don't want to be too fast with it because otherwise Knuckles will do a jump throw, throwing to
Oh
tier
yeah.
3 and the hoop. So you want to just slow down, take it safe, put the key on the ground, make the monkey explode, and then boom, be on your way to Red Mountain.
You really need to be actually stopped before actually
Yeah,
dropping it.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Even
it's
if you have like the slightest momentum going, you will throw a switch. So
yeah.
can be finicky, for sure.
All right. Let's see the RNG here. Okay, Tethys
That's gonna
seems to be
check out.
heading, yeah. Volcano.
Volcano?
It's pretty safe. Oh, Chopis is there.
Ooh.
That's pretty rare. Yoshi
And
gets the
Yoshi's getting
first,
lucky.
yeah. Oh, jumping on the fan there, okay. Checking Volcano as well. Okay, we get third piece. And it's only the second piece left. You want Tethys getting the last piece, finishing with a 30 seconds. Let's
It's
see if
pretty
Yoshi...
average for like an all stories, I guess, or any like long stories. Like if there's anything other than only Knuckles involved, like it's hard to have some technical routing for Red Mountain because there's so many different ways you can do it. And
Yeah,
Volcano being like the big thing that you want to avoid or actually check, so you never know, right? So it's hard to have like not knowledge, but just figure out on the spot how to react properly. So
that's
yeah.
true. The decision making in this category is really important.
Oh, for sure.
But I suppose actually once you just like play it enough, you probably just do that by memory and like muscle memory or something.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
it goes on its own for sure, but it takes a long time before it actually works. That's why like Knuckles Centurions and Knuckles 20s are actually beautiful to practice stuff around. That's how I got good at Knuckles, honestly, because before that I was not very good at optimizing routes, and having Spacebar around now is a treat. It's a treat for Knuckles runners. If you want to get information, ask Spacebar. He definitely is doing a lot of glitch hunting to find out the best way to optimize lineups and routes.
Yeah, I mean, Sentis and 20s is actually also the strat in SA2, I believe, to get good at it.
Yeah,
So,
no, definitely. Both runners here on the auto scroller boss,
yeah.
but be careful here because you can get blue balls with Knuckles, and it can be even hard sometimes to fly at the right times because Chaos moves in different patterns, right? So sometimes you will be in the air, but you won't be in the air for that much time, and you won't stall enough. So as soon as you land on a leaf, Chaos can start his animation for blue balls, and then you cannot avoid it. Um, but if you're in the air like with a proper height, you should never have blue balls with Knuckles. It's pretty straightforward for that.
I mean, yeah. I remember actually in one All Stories race back in the day, I actually got 3 blue balls on Chaos 4 with Knuckles, and that was
What?
quite sad. But
That's
it was back in the
unfortunate.
day. I was just bad at the game, okay?
I mean, it
Copium.
happens. It happens to the best of us, man. I cannot tell you anything else for sure. So Tethys out here. Ooh, did
Oh, okay.
Tethys forget to grab the key?
Okay, Tethys, grabbing the second key first?
Oh, that's
Question mark?
interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. I wonder if it's definitely slower, but by how much though?
Is Yoshi doing the same thing? Is that a gentleman agreement?
Oh, that is a gen. I cannot believe
Okay,
that's an agreement.
okay.
What?
Why not? Why not?
Well, I guess
That's
that's
interesting.
yeah, that's something that you don't see every day, but that's cool. I like it.
That's quite original. Let's see their routing to get back to the start of this section. Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
and you can
god.
see yeah,
Knuckles goes so fast on ladders. I didn't even know that.
you normally don't even see Knuckles grabbing ladders, but yeah, now you can see that he's actually really fast at climbing them. I guess it makes sense.
Ooh,
The key is
Yoshi was
floating.
really close from falling there.
Yeah. Fortunately, that did not happen. They're actually pretty close. They're like 10 seconds apart. It's
Yeah,
not,
they're not far.
yeah, it's not that big of a gap. Ooh, Def is getting to keep first try. Okay, okay.
Very nice.
What about Yoshi? Ooh, Yoshi is
Uh,
not getting it first try. Second try, that's still good, but he is gonna lose some time to Tethys.
No, for sure. But it's about what, maybe like a 10-second difference? About?
Yeah, The thing is, Yoshi really needs to save some time on Tethys and not lose more. So hopefully he can save some time on Skydeck. Because that's where we are heading to after this death warp that Tethys just did. If you don't know much about Knuckles 3 speedrunning, like, just do that to get faster to
The ice tunnel.
the cart and stuff, yeah. There is... I don't know, I mean... We always talk about the levels for Knuckles, but there is also quite a bit of hub movement to be taken care of.
Oh,
it
yeah.
can easily lose you a lot of time. Especially the Lost World hub. I think is considered one of the hardest ones. I mean,
Yes.
that's what it used to be.
The thing is, it doesn't even seem hard, but it's so janky when you're in the jungle and like, especially like, you know, like what I mean when I say like the tree that's like kind of curved, like in the
Yeah.
entrance of like the second key. It's like if you are too much on the left or like really close to the tree, you will lose complete momentum, like all of it, and you'll be stalled until like you're on the right path to go to the second key or something. It's really bad. So you need to
Yeah.
be very precise with your angles.
And speaking about the hub, actually, I believe Yoshi saved a bunch of time here on the hub, so...
Tethys getting the cannon.
Yoshi going for interesting struts there. Let's see if it pays off. He already turns the ship around. Ooh, okay, yeah. He had some trouble finding that piece. Oh no,
Ooh.
Tethys!
Card piece? Wait, is Tethys going for the strat?
Oh,
That would be sick.
I think he's doing it. He is.
He is doing it. Wow. Well, very
That is
knowledgeable
sick.
from Tethys here, because that's probably the best way to do it. If you want to back up there, normally we use a clip. That was pretty inconsistent. It was like on the side of the gears that you can see in the background of Tethys' screen. And it was like pretty bad to set up around. And I believe Pasta. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
it's
think it was
Pasta.
Pasta. I think it was Pasta that found it like pretty recently.
Yeah, and it saves a chunk of time, like a pretty big amount of time if you can set it up fast. So it's definitely a good thing to have in mind if you
Yeah.
know directly. Like reaction time from Tethys there was amazing. That was really good.
Unfortunately for Tethys, though, that did bring the gap much closer, and I believe Tethys is only a second ahead now.
Yeah, actually.
So yeah, this is very close after Knuckles. We'll see what happens on the Amy story, though, and we'll see what happens on the boss first of all, because this could go wrong pretty easily.
Yeah, this boss is pain. If you don't get the setup literally as soon as you can, this can be extremely bad. The little floating things are literally dismantling runs a lot of times that
Yeah.
people are on good paces. It's like commonly known for that too.
Okay, both looking pretty good. I think Tethys actually finished a bit faster. I think he finished Chaos 4. Chaos 6 a bit faster. So that is some more timeless for Yoshi, but we'll see what happens going into Amy. Maybe the lead will change here, depending on the strats, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. Nice pull from Tethys. Oh, yeah, you wanna switch to Freak. I mean, Amy, sorry. That's
Yoshi
what most
doesn't seem to be going
people
for
use.
clips here.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true. That could be something for Tethys if he does any clips there, which he does.
Very
He does
nice.
left clip. There you go.
And good entrance. Good.
Alright, let's see when Yoshi enters the level. He enters it at a 13:44. Tethys actually lost time there. He lost a lot of time because he's not behind. I'm not sure what happened, if it was the camera change or what, but or if it maybe it was the menuing. I'm not sure.
Definitely could have been. Menuing is very unforgiving in this game. It's easy to take your time and lose a lot of time because In this game, it's not really the same as SA2. If for anyone that doesn't really know how IGT works. Oh, Tethys tried castle skip.
Oh, yeah, he did miss it though. That's unfortunate. That
Get
could
back
have
up.
been. That could have been big. So yeah, both doing the mirror room clip. We will probably see castle skip later today in some of the upcoming races.
No, for sure. There's definitely some opponents that I know everyone in here is going to be hyped to see. That will definitely use castle skip. That is definitely certain.
Yeah. So yeah, Tethys lost a bunch of time here on Tungo Park again because of that castle skip attempt that didn't go well. But it's not that big of a difference. You can still make it up in the upcoming level, which is Hot Shelter. But before that, we are heading into Hedgehog Hammer.
It's kind of funny actually, because literally you can lose against your opponent here due to RNG. Because it's
That is
proven
true.
that you can lose to a Hedgehog Hammer, just because of the RNG that the game gives you.
That is true.
So hopefully we don't get to see that in the tournament because that would be a heartbreaker for sure. For any runners, that's not what you want to see. So
Yeah.
glad that both runners kind of got through it on the first one because that would be really sad.
Let's see if we see any Hedgehog Hammer skip by Tethys, because Yoshi doesn't go for it. But Yoshi is going into Hot Shelter. Let's see what happens here.
He
Fortunate.
clipped, but it pushed him back.
Oh,
Yeah, it can
Tethys.
happen.
Yes. Okay, Tethys was actually going for it.
Oh,
I don't think he had quite a good setup, but you know, there was an attempt.
we'll see how elevator skip goes. But very nice,
Ooh.
very very nice. It even
This
cancels the float with the hammer to completely dive out. That was beautiful.
This is a much cleaner Hot Shelter than Yoshi for now, for Tethys. Oh, grabbing the rudder here, but that is still much cleaner than Yoshi. Let's see what happens now. Okay, taking it pretty large here, pretty safe.
Oh my god,
Yoshi
Yoshi.
switching the camera. Okay. Interesting. I guess he wanted to see the indicator on the top. Unfortunately, that lost him a lot of time. And Tethys is now back in the lead.
That this should be entering the other zone at around 49. And we'll
and
go for the
Yoshi
door
was
clip.
like 107, so Yoshi lost about 20 seconds there. But they are actually RTA synced.
With about 6 seconds probably of difference IGT. So this game is not close yet. Definitely not.
Yeah, it is very close right now. Ooh, Yoshi having a lot of trouble here. Okay.
Man, these gears can be so annoying if you don't get in on the proper cycle.
I was a bit scared for Tethys there, but he did make it. Without the skip, but you know, it's okay. No deaths. Let's see if we can see some pasta skip, aka the puzzle skip one. Nice. First try for Tethys.
Very clean.
What about Yoshi? And first try for Yoshi as well. Look at that. And now the second puzzle skip. Ooh, Tef is having some trouble. Okay, going for a backup. And gets it second try. Oh, but Yoshi also messes it up.
They both got pushed back.
So gonna get his second try. Oh no!
Oh my god! That was so scary!
That is not what Yoshi needs right now. Yoshi is having a pretty terrible hot shelter, unfortunately.
Yeah, it can be a bad experience for sure. Nice.
Okay,
Actually
he
gets
does
in.
make it now. But that is gonna be a real bad time loss for Yoshi.
I'd say Hot Shelter is probably the hardest stage in all of the KG. Like if we're talking about tech skill wise, it's a very very hard stage to optimize perfectly. It's just a bunch of tricks stacked up back to back with a lot of places to just die or miss a trick or anything, and then be too late, be too early, and then there's no checkpoints around really. So it's if you take a death there, it's really unfortunate. So even
Yeah.
messing up tricks, I believe, like even first try or second try and getting it like even probably fourth try, it's definitely better than taking a death. So props on both players for this.
Alright, and now we are in the jungle with Tethys, heading into our last level of Amy's story, which is, of course, Final Egg. And you know, things could turn around here again if one of them gets pretty bad RNG while the other gets good RNG. Never know what could happen with this. Tethys having some pretty okay hub movement there. Bit of struggling at the end there, but still makes it nicely.
Both runners went for a very safe route here. They kind of like took the lineup that Knuckles has, I believe, to go to the pyramid. But Yoshi has a little bit of a cleaner line to actually go
Ooh.
around, I believe. This was pretty good from Yoshi to take
That's
it really
what
safe.
Yoshi needs. That's what he
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
right now.
Definitely.
Alright, and we are now in Final Egg. Yoshi is just gonna do the little code there, and then we are in. And there is about a 25 seconds difference, I think. So yeah, Yoshi still has a lot of catch up to do, but we will see what happens.
RNG can literally seal the deal right off the bat.
Yeah,
It's
I don't think we can see a lead change. I think Yoshi is like most likely still gonna be behind after this, but maybe with Zero, this could change. But we will
mean,
see what RNG we get.
true. I think doors can definitely make up a little bit of space for Yoshi if Tethys is unlucky. But if Tethys is lucky, it could be very bad for Yoshi at
That
this
is
point.
true. That is true. Tethys could also get really lucky. Let's see it.
Got first door
Alright.
opened.
Oh, and it is first
Ooh.
door.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
very bad for Yoshi right now. We'll see how it goes, but this is not looking so good.
Yoshi
128.
he's gonna need to play really well from now on to catch up, and yeah, it's probably gonna be up to Gamma now. But let's see what door he gets. He does not get first door, but he
Second
does
door?
get
Okay.
second door. Okay.
This is fine. This is fine.
I mean, that's still definitely not what Yoshi needed, but could have been worse, you know. Alright, hub movement to go to 0 now. Let's see if we get any hiccups. No, seems fine for... Oh, never mind. Tethys barely not making it to that platform, unfortunately. Has to go for the little backup. That was still pretty fast.
Ooh, I like the lineup there from Tethys. Ooh. Hammer flips a little
Okay,
bit too early. Amy is
yeah.
extremely slow on ladders, so
You
what
really
runners
want to
want
be
to
as
do?
high as you can be.
Yeah, exactly. Because
As high on
that's
the
when you save
ladder, of
time.
course. Not, yeah. Anyway, let's see how...
Back to the match.
Let's see how Yoshi does here. Will he get... yeah, that's also pretty low, but I think it was slightly better than Tethys. Maybe? Alright, and now heading into our final boss, which is Zero, of course.
Will we see a lucky Dash Strat?
Ooh, will we see it? Oh, I don't think he's going for it. I don't think he's doing any kind of setup, so yeah, we are not seeing it.
Definitely
But...
takes it safe here. Ooh.
Oh no, that's pretty bad. It's gonna be some time save for Yoshi, but not enough for Yoshi to be ahead. Obviously, he still has to do a lot more to catch up to Tethys. Alright, let's hit for Yoshi. And done. And we are off to Gamma now. With Tethys already being in final egg. Will we see any scoop skips? Not for Tethys. Maybe for Yoshi? That would be quite sick.
Good idea to jump there from Tethys. You see it a lot sometimes when you're rolling with Gamma. Gamma doesn't stop completely as soon as you stop going in front. So most of the time, you saw it on BTRL while Nixer set up the old All-Stars record. It's really easy to die there. So doing a jump there to kind of like stall a little bit your momentum and then shoot Sonic safely is a really good way to actually make it safe. Yoshi also having a very good final leg.
Yeah, no, they're both on the boss. Ooh, Tethys did get the boss jumping, which is not what you want to see because that loses about a second. But let's see about Yoshi. And also, we are gonna be heading into Emerald Coast after that, which it can change some stuff because pillars, it's pretty easy to die on them, you know.
Yeah, you need to be very safe, I believe, and after Knuckles and Amy especially. I mean, I wouldn't go for the fast ones.
What our
Definitely
runners do? Yeah, probably not. In the race setting. Oh, okay. Tethys opting to not even try for pillars. I feel like Tethys is playing as safe as he can on Gamma, which is
Somehow
probably reasonable.
Somehow he knew that he had the lead and he just didn't want to lose it.
Yeah. Alright, let's see about Yoshi. Oh, okay. Yoshi opting for another safe strat. Not doing
Definitely
pillars.
faster. Definitely faster
Yeah,
than
I
what
do
that
think
this
it is
went for.
faster. Alright. And we get the 20 emblems now. For Tethys. Yoshi, same thing here. It seems like there is about a 20 seconds difference still in Tethys' favor. Yeah. I mean, you know, we are heading in. I mean, a lot of Gamma story, like, the beginning of it is pretty tough and you can easily lose a lot of time on it. And yeah, now heading into Hot Shelter, of course. Probably one of the hardest levels for Gamma. So
Definitely.
let's see what happens.
Hot Shelter is definitely the place where the most mistakes or deaths can happen on Gamma, because all of the other stages are pretty straightforward if you practice them a lot. But Hot Shelter can be very inconsistent, especially the wall run or the wall ride if people want to go a little bit sexier on the strats.
Ooh, the wall ride, yeah.
But
I wonder if you're gonna see it from some of our runners.
I think some runners might opt for it, but I'm not gonna mention which ones. We'll see by ourselves, but I'm
We will
pretty
see.
sure some runners have it in the back of their minds for running.
Tethys having a pretty alright early Hot Shelter clip. Yoshi struggling a little more though. But it does get... Okay, yeah, it does get through instantly. So that is gonna be about the same as Tethys. Tethys is kind of moving right now though.
Yeah, no, Tethys seems to be moving since the start of the race. He was definitely ready for it.
Yeah. You're shouting for a safer strat here, not doing any clips at the beginning.
Ollie will take the sprint here. This is the safest method to do, I believe, to get on the left side here.
Tethys! That was sick. I think that was the first try wall run from Tethys. And heading into the left side here. Usually considered the safer one.
Wait,
oh, Yoshi doesn't even... Yeah.
Where are you going?
Even go for wall run. Okay, I guess we're gonna see the auto strat there. Oh, do not break that box. Oh, is he taking the... No, he's not doing...
taking the train.
Oh my god, okay.
Welcome to The
Well-
Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, everyone. This is gonna be the gaming of the train for sure, for sure.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate because Yoshi probably could have had a chance if he did WR1 or like the slower variant of it, but now
This is going to be
things are
really hard.
Yeah, Yoshi was not going at the right side as well here, so he did lose a lot of time. Yeah, but here's the casual route, I guess, if you haven't played the game. Now we can see the casual route.
Oh, I don't like the angle that Yoshi has here.
Ooh, okay. He
Oh,
seems to know what
wait.
he's doing, but oh yeah. Also, we probably should have mentioned, but we are not supposed to do a hot shelter as early as we did. And the reason for that is that it's actually faster to do it earlier, so that you can do the glitch route. And as you can see, Tethys is went back to the menu and into the trial mode, and he's now gonna do Rain Mountain and then Windy Valley, and then go back to adventure mode, trigger some cutscenes, and then it will be at the end of the game. It's complicated. I'm not gonna try to explain it really, because I'm not sure I will do a good job at that. But yeah, basically breaking the game.
Yeah, this is pretty broken for Gamma. It definitely saves a lot of time over a linear route. But Tethys had a very nice Red Mountain. He had a little bit of an issue with the clip first try, but then the backup really helped him get out, and he had a very good position to fly directly to the robot. The boss fight was really good, so still definitely has a massive lead going on Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi is only done with Hot Shelter now, so he still has like a level of difference. And unless Tethys makes some really big mistakes, this is gonna be very hard for Yoshi to catch up. Okay, Tef is playing it safe here, getting the clip. Nice. Okay, having some interesting camera here. Widows making to the end.
Very nice.
And now it is only this boss and then the hub and then the last boss. So supposedly Tethys should have this in the bag, assuming he doesn't make any very bad mistakes. But that's it. Now Yoshi is on the boss of Rain Mountain, still a level late, I guess.
Ooh, the robot going to fly, but it's fine. Yoshi catched him midair, kind of sniped him right as he was going away. Just on the perfect timing to end Red Mountain. And Tethys here is going to do a double Death Warp to reactivate the flags of the game. Because since you do Hot Shelter early and you're going to the trial mode...
Oh, Tethys!
No!
What is
That's
this?
a train! That's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. Tethys has got this.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was explaining is since you're going into trial mode to actually get the levels going, and you're doing them early, you actually don't do a lot of progression in the game. Still, the levels are done, so theoretically speaking, if you enter the levels and you leave them, or you do anything to kind of like reset the game so it can progress eventually, since it works with cutscenes, you'll be able to advance through the story or just have any progression. So you use the Death Warp there to actually activate the Ice Cap Tunnel cutscenes, so you can actually move there, go to Red Mountain, get out, and then get the cutscene for when you finish Red Mountain normally if you were doing the linear route, and then die again to go back into the Ice Tunnel. So you theoretically die 2 times and you go directly into Red Mountain just to quit it again, even though you already completed the level.
Yeah, then you die again, but this time it's not for any flags or anything, it's just to get back to the ice cave quickly.
Yes.
And yeah, Tethys is now gonna be heading into our final boss. Let's see if he can get the early shot which is
What if
our.
it's a gentleman's agreement and they had a misunderstanding of what the train was? That's a really good comment.
Yeah, what if? Tethys not getting the early shot, but that will not matter. Unless Tethys like dies or something, he has this in the bag. Yoshi is only heading into Red Mountain right now.
A race is not done when it's done until it's done, but right now Tethys has 2 hits landed on MK2, so we'll see very soon if an unfortunate death happens. Otherwise, I think the race is in the bag for Tethys perseveres, ladies and gentlemen.
Any
Third hit is landed.
Tethys free business in the chat? Yep, Yoshipuff now is going back to the raft and going to the final boss. But unfortunately, that is gonna be too late for him as Tethys is about to land the final hit on MK2 and GG's Tethys for the win. With a
That was a really nice first run.
35-21. Yeah. It's pretty sad. It could have been much closer if Yoshi actually did a wall run. But
Yeah.
it seems like he's not quite confident with it. So yeah. Not getting early shot as well. We'll probably see it in the later rounds. It is a pretty tricky thing to get, pretty precise, but there is actually consistent setups to get it now. Because back in the day, people just used to mash and pray to get it.
We still have some runners doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing it until like yesterday or something, but then I learned it, and yeah. But yeah, I wanna dedicate this especially to Poussin, who back in the day when he was grinding for the world record, had a lot of trouble with this trick, and he had like 18 runs. I mean, I don't remember the exact quote, but he had like 18 runs that could have world record, but he missed early shot. And yeah,
I mean, it's a frame perfect trick after all, so it's kind of hard to
is.
have it consistent in the bag. I mean, you can make it consistent, but it's pretty hard. And well, GG's on the race.
GG's Yoshi with the 37.06. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I think most of the difference in time here is just because of the wall run not being done by Yoshi. So hopefully he can learn from this and, you know, come back and just beat some people. I don't know. That sounds weird. Oh my god. You know what I mean.
Yeah, of course, of course. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, that was Yoshi versus Tethys. I think it was still pretty interesting, honestly. It was a pretty good first race.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice to see 2 gamers that are really cool just go face each other. And they're not really, you know, like big runners of the 3 categories that are in the tournament. But I'm pretty sure as the tournament will be progressing, we will see some definite